Scatter plots and predictions. So today we're going to talk about scatter plots and predictions. Here we've got three scatter plots. The first one we're showing visitors to the beach. So the number of visitors versus the temperature. As you can see, as it gets warmer, the number of visitors goes up. In fact, if I were to draw a line through this data, my line would probably go right through the middle like that. So the slope of my line is positive. That means my correlation, we're going to say, is positive. Most of my points are pretty close to the line. They look like a line going up. So I'm going to say that the association is moderately strong. If the points were way off, like up here and down there, I would say it was weak. Okay, the next one, I can draw a line going down. This time my correlation is negative. And the points are exactly on my line, so it's very strong. The last one, if I were trying to draw a line, I don't know whether my line starts down here or up there. There really isn't a line. So we said there's no correlation. And for the association, it's either very weak or none, because there is no line. Making a prediction using scatter plots. So a trend line is a line that shows the general direction that a group of points is heading. That's that line that I drew in. So a line that shows the general direction that a group of points is heading. So if we're looking at free throws, the percent of free throws made versus the minutes practiced. It looks to me, I want my trend line to be drawn somewhere where I have about the same number above and below. I probably draw kind of going through like that. That way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above, and kind of 3 right on the line. So that looks pretty fair to me for where the line should be. So that's my trend line. And they actually wanted the line to only go up to count from 10 minutes to 70 minutes. So we're not even going to look at the points up above 70. We're going to stop our graph there. We're going to draw the line going through. And actually that would probably make it go a little bit higher because now I've got more points above than below. So I'm going to draw it up just a little bit. That way I have a couple above, a couple below. So what would be a good estimate for the y-intercept? So based on this line I've got here, looks like somewhere's about 30, maybe 35, so 30%. We can use our line to estimate what it is when x is 0. So the relationship between the place in the NASCAR race and the number of hours of practice is shown in the table below. So let's plot these points. At 3 hours, the place is 45th. So at 3, we go up to 45. At 4, we go to 34. 4, we're at 34. At 5, we're at 30. 5, we're at 30. At 6, we're at 20. At 7, we're at 15. At 8, we're at 12. And at 9, we're at 10. Okay, so if I want to draw a trend line through this data, I'm going to use a different color for my trend line. My line would kind of go right through the middle like that. So what kind of correlation do you think that this is? My slope is going down, so it's negative correlation. And what's the association? I'm going to say it's moderately strong. Most of my points are pretty close to the line. Based on the trend line, approximately what would be a good estimate for the y-intercept? So if I continued mine up to the y-axis, I go kind of like that. 55, we're going up, every 2 is 5. So 2 more, it looks like it would be maybe 60. Based on the trend line, predict the place in the race after 8.5 hours of practice. So if we go to 8.5, it'll be right there. What would my value be? Looks like it's going to be between 5 and 10, so 7.5. Based on the trend line, predict the number of hours practiced to be in 25th place. So 25th place is right here. Number of hours practiced would be 5.5.